Manga-Waido.
I'm Akira Kawakami. I'm a 25-year-old businessman. My parents died when I was a kid. I grew up in a foster home until I was 18. After high school, I started working at this company, but work conditions there were horrible. They made me work on the weekends and didn't pay me for OT. And our boss treated everyone like crap. He was especially hard on me.
Kawakami? You've been working here for 7 years now, right? When are you gonna learn? Use your brain for once.
I'm sorry.
Do it over again. I want it by today.
Yes, sir. I hate working under him. I wish he'd quit already. He always yelled at me. I was used to it by now, but still, it wasn't a very nice feeling. Why am I so useless? Life sucks. Then one day, on my way home from work, there was this woman sitting in the park near my house. Is she homeless or something? She looks young. Maybe she ran away from home? I wondered what she was doing out there, but I didn't want to get involved, so I kept on walking. After I got home, I showered and changed into my pajamas. It's pretty cold out. I couldn't stop thinking about that girl I saw in the park. Screw it. I grabbed my old jacket and headed outside. She was still sitting on the same bench.
Yes?
Here, use this.
No thanks.
But it's really cold out. You're gonna get sick.
I don't care. Leave me alone.
But it was a pretty safe neighborhood. But still, it got really dark out at night. I was worried about her. I didn't want her getting hurt.
Life sucks.
She told me to leave her alone. But I couldn't do that. Look, if you've got nowhere to go, you can stay at my place. It's pretty small, but it'll keep you warm.
Huh?
Don't worry, I won't do anything. I just want to help. That's all.
Why?
You just said life sucks. I always say that too, so I don't know. I get how you feel, you know?
I see.
She lifted up her head and looked at me. Then, a few seconds later, she said, "Okay," and got up. So I took her back to my place. I filled up the bathtub. You can wear my clothes.
Thanks.
I cleaned up the room and started preparing dinner. She's probably hungry too, so I've never cooked dinner for anyone. So it was kind of exciting.
Thanks for letting me use your shower.
Sure thing. Wow!
What is it?
Sorry, it's just that, I didn't know you were so pretty. I thought you were homeless, so,
Wait, hold on. I'm not homeless, okay? I just ran away from home.
Oh, right, sorry. I'm Akira Kawakami. What's your name?
Akane?
Akane. Got it. Come on, let's eat. It's not much, but...
Thanks.
This was my first time eating dinner with someone at the house. We sat and ate in silence for a few minutes. Then... So, what were you doing out here? You said you ran away from home, right? She doesn't want to talk about it. I don't blame her. I better give her some space. Look, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but your parents are probably worried about you, so you should tell them at least. If not, they might call the cops.
Okay.
And, if you want, you can stay here as long as you like.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty small, but...
Why are you helping me?
I don't know. But I can't just let you stay out in the streets. And it's nice to have company. I've been alone all my life. So...
Akira? You're right. I know. I'll do things around the house for you then. It's the least I can do.
Really? That'd be great. Thanks. So now I had a roommate.
What's wrong with you? Don't go home until you finish all this.
I'm sorry. Work still sucked, but I was no longer alone at the house.
Hey, working late again?
Yeah, I'm used to it though.
Oh.
Work sucks, but they hired me right out of high school and they haven't fired me for 7 years, so it's the least I can do for them.
I see. Come on, dinner's ready. Go wash up.
She cooked me homemade meals every day, and the house was always spotless. And she started smiling more often. I still hated work, and my boss was still a jerk, but I was feeling much better now. Want to do something fun this weekend? You should get new clothes. You must be tired of wearing mine.
Oh, I don't mind, but aren't you tired from work? It's okay if you want to rest.
Oh, it's fine. I like to go out and stuff, so what do you say?
Okay, sounds good.
So we went shopping the next day. I didn't make much, but I never had time to spend money either, so I had quite a lot of savings. I had nothing else to spend it on, so I bought her some new clothes. You look great!
Really? Thank you.
She looks gorgeous! She loved her new outfit. She changed into it before leaving the store.
Oh, thank you so much. You're the first guy that bought me clothes. Well, except for my brother.
You got a brother?
Yeah, he's obsessed with me. He's always worrying about me. It's kind of annoying.
I'd be worried too if I had a pretty sister like you.
Oh, you stop it. You're really good with women, aren't you?
What? No! Why would you think that?
Oh, stop lying. You're a ladies' man, I can tell.
Okay, if you say so. She had such a cute smile. She was beautiful. But I still didn't know why she ran away from home. Maybe I'll ask her again later tonight.
I had so much fun today. I haven't laughed like that in a while.
Same here. I had a great time. It's nice to get out of the house.
Yeah, I feel much better.
Yeah, me too. It's not healthy staying inside the house all the time.
True that.
She took a sip of her tea and smiled at me. She looked much better. When I first met her, she looked like a completely different person. It's good to see you like this.
Huh?
When I first saw you, you looked really upset, so, that's all.
Hey, can I tell you something?
Sure. What is it? And she started telling me why she ran away from home. Her parents. They tried to set her up with someone. They wanted her to marry this guy she'd never met before. Apparently, he was from a prestigious family, but that's all she knew about him. Akane refused, and they got in a huge fight, so she decided to make a run for it.
My family, they're pretty wealthy. And now they want me to marry some guy I don't even know? But I don't want to marry someone I don't even love, you know? So I decided to run away. They don't care about me. If they did, they'd never ask me to do this. Ugh, parents can be so annoying sometimes.
I guess. I don't have any parents, so I wouldn't know about it.
Huh?
My parents died when I was a kid. I grew up in a foster home.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
No worries. So, why do they want you to marry him anyways?
I don't know, they said that he's a good provider, but that's about it. I ran out of the house right after that, so I don't know, really.
I see. Maybe you should talk to them again. Tell them how you feel. Just be honest with them. Don't run away. Face them straight on and listen to what they have to say. Once you get everything off of your chest, you'll feel better.
All right.
Both my parents are gone, but I wish I'd talk to them more. You know? I won't force you, but if you can, you should talk to them.
Thanks. You're right, I'll do that.
Good luck. And hey, if it doesn't work out, you can always come back here.
Sounds good.
The next morning, we left the house together. We stopped at the park where we first met.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah, she looked nervous, so I patted her on the head. No worries, you got this. I'm sure your parents will understand.
Akira.
So we went our separate ways. She went to see her parents, and I headed to work. A few days went by. She didn't call or text me. I missed her, but maybe she made up with her parents. I sure hope so. Living by myself sucked, but I was feeling much better now. It was all thanks to Akane. But then, a few days later, something unexpected happened. What the? No way! We were about to sign a big deal with our client, but then they found a mistake on the terms of the contract, and they decided to go with a different company.
This is gonna cost the company millions. This is your fault. You're fired.
What? Hold on! I had nothing to do with this!
But the guy from sales, he said you drafted the documents.
What? No! I never...
Stop making excuses. Just quit. We don't need you anyways. Look, if you admit that this was your fault, we won't fire you. You can quit on your own. That'll look better on your resume. Whatever. It's up to you. I want you gone by the end of the week.
There was just no talking to him. What am I gonna do now? On my way home, I ran into Akane. She was standing in front of that park.
Akira, hey!
Akane!
Hey, I talked to my parents. You're right. Thanks for everything.
Oh, okay.
What's the matter? You okay? You look really upset. You can tell me. Let me help you.
Akane! So we sat down on a bench in the park. Then I told her what happened at work that day.
That's terrible.
I know, but there's nothing I can do about it.
So, either way, you're not going to be working there anymore, right? Good. Then I'm going to go full out on them.
Huh?
You see, it's time for me to return the favor.
Everything moved really fast after that.
This is my brother. He's a lawyer.
You must be Akira. I'm Akane's brother, Mikio.
Nice to meet you. He's really intimidating. So we sat down and talked. He told me to tell him everything that happened.
Your company can't treat you like this. We'll get them back.
But I don't have that much money.
But you said work conditions there are horrible. If we dig around, I'm sure we'll find something incriminating.
I see. I probably should have recorded them on tape.
No worries. There are many ways we can fight this. I'm here to help. This is what I do for a living. So no worries.
But I don't have that much money.
Akira, we have to fight this. Don't worry about the money. I've got you covered.
What?
The thing is, I'm pretty rich.
Turns out her father was the CEO of Horaiko, one of the biggest companies in the country. She was still a student, but her father wanted her to take over as CEO someday, and she was already working there. And she had more than enough money to pay for my legal fees. Wow, I had no idea.
I didn't want to tell you. I thought it might make things a bit awkward. Anyway, I'll pay for your legal fees. Let's get them back.
Okay, thank you. So I decided to sue my company. Wrongful dismissal, harassment, not paying for overtime. The list went on and on. I can't believe I worked for them for 7 years. Then, we made a shocking discovery. Turns out it was my boss who made the mistake on the contract documents. He didn't want to get in trouble for it, so he decided to pin it on me and threw me under the bus. When asked why he did that, he said, I hated his guts, and he didn't even go to college. What a jerk! Anyways, the courts ruled in my favor. Both the company and my boss had to pay me for damages. Then the Labor Standards Office started looking into them. Turns out the company was doing this to many of its employees, and some of the employees got together and filed a class action lawsuit against the company. Then people started leaving the company. A few years later, it went out of business. As for me,
You're a fast learner. Glad to have you on the team, Akira.
glad to be here. I started working as a clerk at Mikio's law office.
Akira, Mikio, I brought you some lunch.
Thank you, Akane.
Akane! You made me lunch?
No, Mom made them.
Oh,
So you made up with your parents?
Yeah, turns out they were worried about me because I've been single for a while now. So they tried to set me up with their friend's son. It's so stupid, you know?
So we all started eating lunch. But then I noticed something. There was an extra piece of chicken in mine.
Oh, Mom, she gave you an extra piece of chicken. No fair.
It's probably a coincidence.
I doubt it. Both my parents really like you, so... And, I like you too.
Akane.
Hey now! If you want to go out with my sister, you're gonna have to step it up, Akira!
Mikio, stop it! You're so annoying!
Maybe someday he'll be my brother-in-law. Can't wait. Anyways, glad everything worked out.